Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the VG Pierce Tabby coming at you with some Season 4 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are winding down, but we're still in round 1, and we are going to see a really great match today. But as you can see there on the tournament brackets, we have the High Elf team taking out the Nurgle team of Lovely and Dirty, the Hockey Hawkings. And he's going to face off against the winner between the Comedy Gold and Saviours of Athel, Loren. And Brainless Chaos did take out the Khemri team and will advance on whilst they face off against the winner between the Human team and Bretonian team, AC Miriano and the Buckets. And on the bottom, as we see, there are people that have completed their match already. Rando W, coached by Ducky, did fall to Muldrift's Rats, the Skaven team, and did advance on. He's going to be facing off against the Lizard team of Superstars Dietz of Lizard team. And he did win against the Undead team of North Corpse. And Hashut Hushat 1.0, the Chaos Dwarf team, did lose it to the Dark Elf team. And the Dark Elves move on. And hurrah! And the Band Bus Replacement Service, the Dwarven team did pull one out from the Norse team. So thus far, I see 6 games have been played. And I believe my predictions are 5 for 1 at this point. So at this moment, I feel okay, but I would have liked to have been 6-0 at this moment. But that's all right though, guys. For now, we are going to jump into the replay and we're going to check out the game between the Orcs and the Wood Elf team, and we are ready to rock. This is going to be a good match today because the Wood Elf team of EnarionBB2, well, you guys know him and love him. He loves to go balls to the walls, and you never know what to expect from this Wood Elf team, as of any Wood Elf coach, really, when you think about it. But moreover, he just knows when to attack and when to pull back, it seems. But first, we're going to see this Orc team led by Orielensis, the Comedy Gold of the Orc team, and he will be facing off against, yes, EnarionBB2, Saviours of Athel, Loren, Wood Elf team. Another appearance, and last season he fell just a tad short. Did finally fall in the championship match, but boy, he is back again, and he's out for the vengeance. He really wants to take this one down before he goes into the night saying peace. And it looks like the Wood Elf team will go ahead and receive the ball, and we are just going to check out the skills for everybody before we go on too much further. And we're going to check out the inducements as well. But first, Orc team of Orielensis. And it is going to be Comedy Gold. I wonder what his names are. But for right now, let's go ahead and check out the skills. And as you see, +1 in movement allowance, piling on. Mighty Blow with that tackle. Definitely going to be useful here today. As well as having another lineman there with that guard and block here. And also with the tackle ability. Definitely going to need it. And he's got a third one here with the Blitzer, with the Mighty Blow, and also the Guard. So we may see a whole bunch of Elves being injured for this match. Lots of guys with Guard. And it will be a little bit difficult for the Wood Elf team to maybe attack this Orc team. As we've seen before, the Wood Elf team loves to jump in with their War Dancers. And if you can kind of put the Guard guys on the edges and take away the fact that the War Dancers will leap in and try to get at least maybe a 1-die block, then turning into a 2-red die block, that's what you really want to do. But we'll see if the Orc team can really convert here. It is going to be against a tough coach, EnarionBB2. He's going to sport his Tree Man, who is just absolutely crazy. He's got dodge, he's got guard, pro, and grab, and even the block skill as well. So it's extremely difficult to take this tree down. And oh man, I really feel like, well, all he needs now is maybe like diving tackle or something stupid like that, right? I mean, that works so well for the dwarf coach, but we'll see if that's gonna come into play, right? But no diving tackle for the tree. It's just gonna be grab, block, and pro, and guard, and all this other beautiful stuff that he's gonna need for his tree man. And the wrestle lineman, also a blodge lineman to boot, +1 in agility lineman, the leader, sure hands, and the pass. I think this is actually the thrower, sorry about that. And it's going to be the thrower there with the +1 in agility and the dodge, sure hands, leader, and all this wonderful stuff for him as well. And War Dancers, they're going to be the ones that be soaking up all the SPP. And for good reason, because you basically do everything with your War Dancers. In fact, this is a team basically of War Dancers and everybody else. And as per the normal for Enarion's War Dancers, he's going to get fend for his guys. And really, when you think about it, it's such a good choice because piling on is such a huge thing for everybody to take in this tournament, and so will really be able to protect himself against the piling on abilities. So that's going to be really useful for him, but first he's going to have the strip ball. That's really useful. I think I said this before, and I think it was in Season 2 I said that, boy, wouldn't Anarion love to have strip ball for his guy right about now instead of Fend? But now he's got Fend and strip ball with the tackle, sidestep, tackle, Fend, and the strip ball. And the other one here with the mighty blow, tackle, and also the Fend. So just missing that strip ball for this guy there. So it's going to be all about the guy with the blonde hair, not necessarily about the guy with the red hair. Just going to have another thrower in there. Definitely going to be useful for a Wood Elf to have a backup thrower, as well as having catchers that are just absolutely wild. They come with the dodge, catch, and the sprint ability, so they are so quick. 11 movement in total. So you just get +1 movement allowance and maybe even 2, and that's done. You got a 1-turner right there. Too bad they don't have access to mutations to get the 2 heads or something like that. But definitely a very dangerous combination. War Dancers can just jump in there, get the ball from the cage, or if that doesn't work out, then no problem. We got catchers that can make these 1-turners a little bit easier for your guys. +1 movement allowance for that guy, as you can see, and he's pretty much a 1-turner by himself. But he does require one little push, and that is it. You do need 13 total movement allowance, and he has 12 at this moment. Block and sidestep for this man there. He's going to have the sure feet for that man, sure feet for this one here as well. And I do believe that the Wood Elf team also has a lineman with block there in reserve. And that is it. Our team there also has a lineman to come in. And he'll be good to go. As you see there, a wizard is going to be held for Orielensis, knowing that this Wood Elf team is extremely dangerous. And so might be stacking it heavier for this Orc team. Honestly, the Orc team is quite possibly one of the only races you probably don't want to see for the Wood Elf team, because they have 4 blitzers. The natural thing for them to do is take either the guard, mighty blow, and also they're going to get tackle. And it's really easy for them to go for those skills and to take down these elves. And really, the Wood Elf team just really didn't want to see these guys. I know as an elf player, facing off against an Orc team is pretty difficult. So we'll see here what Enarion will have cooked up for today, as to see the kickoff, and it's gonna be a blitz, and the Orc team is gonna love that. Wood Elves are already gonna be in a bit of trouble. Luckily, the ball is gonna be backed up to right around the midfield, and so he might be able to get 1 or 2 Orcs to touch it, but that's about it. So the Wood Elves should be able to recover-ish, and knowing how the Wood Elves coach here of EnarionBB2 really likes to score it fairly quickly, this might be okay. The blitz might be okay. I don't think he's going to be too scared of this, but that does mean that the Orc team will be able to maybe put somebody back there if he is wanting to get aggressive, and it looks like he doesn't. Looks like he just wants to get down the War Dancer, but just going to be both down die, and the blitz will be done. And so the Wood Elf team not going to see any Orcs in the background except for this Orc right here. And wow, Take Root is going to be taking root, and he actually had a pro reroll on that, but more ones on the dice, and the tree is taking root. So this is all going the way of this Orc team in this first half. Oh boy, that's really bad, but he will go and drop back to pass, and more ones on the dice. I can't believe it. Luckily, the Take Root is the one with the back-to-back ones, and so not too bad, and not this catch here, because he would have flubbed that one and it would have been on the ground. More ones on the dice and a failed dodge, and that's it. So the Orc team has a whole bunch of elves here on the front line to gobble up and eat, and he needs to get a whole bunch of injuries here. Hit one, no, but that's not the one with Mighty Blow. Here's the one with Mighty Blow, and it will be a big blow indeed. Armor Value Break just gonna be producing a stun, and oh boy, right, at this point the Wood Elf team will take it because all of his guys are touching a lot of orcs. Well, not all, but half of the team here is gonna get punched in the face, so nothing but one for the first bit. More armor value breaks, just gonna be another stun. Oh man, this is not what the Orc team wants to see. And here we go, tackle, Mighty Blow, and the piling on. And if he gets him down, then he'll be able to get the piling on going, but just a push. So a huge break here. What a big percentage to actually take him down with the 2-die block, but doesn't get him down. Holy crap, I can't believe that. Hey, what's going on? Ah, Murloc Joe, thank you. Oh, let's go Batman, guys. What do you want? What do you want from me? Well, you know what, though? We don't have Batman on the field, but at this point, Enarion might go Batman. You never know. Oh, gosh. And I know people in the World Cup was like, Batman? He's ruining our lingo, guys. Oh no, I was just messing, guys. I'm not gonna call going potato Batman forever. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the host, Murlacho. Really appreciate that. Here comes Enarion there. He needs to do something with the ball, but the Orc team needs to get more injuries, but just getting loads of stuns. And man, that was the Orc team's time to shine. Should have broken more armor and gotten crosses and not stars underneath the heads of each one of these Elven players. I can't believe it. Thank you guys for the follow along here. Lots of action. This is going to be all the replays here, Champions Cup playoffs. And personally, I am actually going to be rooting here for the Wood Elf team because, man, I think Enarion should have maybe taken the championship, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Muldripser's Skaven team looks pretty darn good, but luckily they're on opposite sides of the bracket. Hey, Enarion versus Muldripser in the final. Hey, that would be awesome to see. Both of these guys got some really legit players, so I would love to see that happening. All right, Orc team now. He's going to go and pressure that ball carrier. As you see, he's going to go and get a couple of guys back there. Doesn't want to commit too much. And this is the problem with playing too much Blood Bowl. Everybody's going to start seeing your style. And as you see, he's not going to go and commit too much. He's going to commit enough to where the Wood Elf team will have to maybe do something a little bit crazy with it. Maybe do some passes where he doesn't necessarily want to. And the Wood Elf team is uncharacteristically holding the ball at this point. Normally we see Enarion scored in 2. But in this moment here, oh, it looks like he's running out of time here, as you can hear from the alarm bells. And boy, these moves here, Orielensis, that means he is really thinking hard here with every little move. And is going to dodge away from the tick through the tree, and he will be nice and safe. Get that foul here. Ooh, nice KO on that foul. And it's going to be that War Dancer going out, so a big one here. No referee call. Come on, man. Where's your glasses, ref? And in the preliminary prediction video, I did say that I liked the Wood Elf team, but that's because I'm just absolutely biased. I can't help myself. I just want the Elves to win and not really Orcs. I guess back in the day when I first started playing Blood Bowl, I'd be like, yeah, go Orcs, kill those War Dancers. But I'm going to have to root for the Wood Elf team of Enarion because, you know, what a great player. Here we go. So now, what he's going to do with the ball, he's going to have to do something here. He's going to try to dodge away. Oh, boy, back-to-back ones, and that's tremendous. Orc team is in the driver's seat. Oh, no, and I think my pick is bad. Enarion should lose this game now, barring Nuffle at this point. Orc team, all he needs to do is scoop this ball up and take it in closer for the touchdown. How this guy even stunned himself. So all he really needs to do is just foul the War Dancer or something like that, or just get in front of him and stop all things. Oh gosh. Enarion, don't tell me this is GG. Don't tell me, Shawnee. Is this GG? This must be GG. It has to be, because our team has gotten nothing but ones. Not our team, but the Wood Elf team has gotten nothing but ones, and Orielensis loves what he sees at this point. The audience is like, oh god. I can only imagine what the live audience was like. Oh man, Wood Elves are just getting pounded, but we have seen the tenacity of Enarion before. We have seen when Nuffle has given him not just the fuzzy end of the stick, but the absolute shaft of it as well. And you guys know what I mean, but holy crap, he is a tenacious player and he doesn't give up. So we'll see if Enarion will give up in the long run, but I don't think so. Oh, here comes the foul and an injury right here. He's gonna have to use his apothecary right there, and well, luckily the apothecary works out, and finally somebody gets sent off. Get him out of here, ref! What a foul! We don't need none of that mess here. Wood Elf team though, with that War Dancer out, he's in a little bit of a trouble. There is a small opening right here at the bottom left, and immediately Enarion's gonna go and take advantage. He's gonna move the wrestle lineman over there. He needs this to go good, and he does. Defender down, dice, and the scatter also needs to be tremendous. Oh boy, that might not be a good spot, but like I said, lots of movement allowance, so he should maybe be able to get down there. He's gonna have to do something awful here. He's gonna go down there with that catcher just to mark that ball up, and he's probably gonna try to either mark it up or try to pick it up himself with the other catcher or something. He's gonna have to go and get the fly out. You always want to have the outlet receiver here if you're a Wood Elf team, just in case. But as you can see, the Orc team's absolutely dominating. Go for it, roll failed. More ones. Holy crap. More ones on the dice. What's going on? Nuffle is absolutely giving it to Orielensis right now. Just give it to him. Nuffle, if you just want the Orc team to win, just go and bribe an admin and give the 2-1 concede. Oh god, or 2-0. 136 after 1 and 36. Like crazy mad. Oh man, here it goes. Death injury for Tarvane, and the apothecary has been used, and so that's going to be a dead wrestler. But luckily for Enarion, it's just going to be a wrestle and not the War Dancers and not the sprints and +1 movement allowance, man. So that's not a bad death injury. When you're playing Wood Elf team, you can kind of expect that, but man, it hurts losing a Wood Elf. He does have one incoming in reserve, but not one with the wrestle. And here we go. Nice little pickup here, and he's gonna be able to get it back here with the blitzer, +1 in movement allowance. He's absolutely surrounding this Orc, and now, if before it wasn't GG, this is absolutely GG. There's a small glimmer of hope, I guess, but not really. It's going to be 2 red die block. Yes, he's going to do it. Going to get the skull, so reroll into yet another skull. And that, my friends, is that. Chuckles is the call from Monkey. Monkey. Chuckles. I don't think at this point Enarion is chuckling very much. He got 136 and 1 in 36. I mean, what's the odds of that? What, 1 in 1300 for 1 in 36 times 2? What's the math on that? Oh gosh. Here we go. And the Orc team. Is he gonna hold the ball? Yes, he's gonna hold the ball. He doesn't want to give the Wood Elf team a chance to score it at the end of the first half. He's gonna try to hold it. And what you want to do is put the guard guys in the side so they'll force a 2 red die block if he wants to do anything crazy. But at this point, the Wood Elf team should probably just leave it alone because he doesn't want to get any more guys injured. So probably should just allow this to go into the end of the first half, in my opinion, and then try to recollect himself in the second half somehow. But I don't know. There's going to be a bunch of fouls coming up if he does that. Oh gosh, quads. He needs Nuffle to turn around here. Enarion needs a Nuffle to stop nuffling him. Nuffle, stop nuffling him. Please. Yeah, it's a 30% chance to roll a skull there. Right? Oh man. But that's okay. Yeah, there we go. And I knew it there. Look, and like I said, guys, I have not seen this replay. I have not seen the game at all. But I mean, that's the right move right there. And I absolutely have not seen this replay at all. And I called it. I'm a freaking. All right. Anyways, thank you for the follow there. Really appreciate that. As we're going into the end of the half, 1-0, a little bit of a gentleman's agreement between Orielensis and Enarion. He agreed not to foul his guys going into the end of the half. So wow, what a great guy there. Crap. What a great guy. How many guys would let Enarion do that? But I suppose the Blood Bowl community, we all know and love each other. So we seen that first half. It was all the Or team. Nuffle just handing it to him. Oh my gosh. Well, now it is still going to be the Orc team's possession half because the Wood Elf team did go and field the ball and totally got nuffled. If he knew that was going to happen in the first half, he would have kicked that sucker off. But now it is the Orc team's turn. Wood Elves do like to score it themselves in the first half because at the end, maybe they can get the one-turn touchdown at the 16th and maybe be able to tie it up or even win it at the end. But at this point, the Wood Elf team just needs to somehow get to the ball. But luckily for us, this is Enarion. This is Enarion, and he will play aggressive. So you better believe we can expect lots of aggressive plays coming up. Or team now, he's going to be lining up. And he's going to be trying to get down the pitch and score it. If the Or team is able to move it methodically up the pitch and score it and make it 2-0 by the end of the half, well, hell, he's going to win, right? Nice little short kick, and that's going to be great, actually, because now the ball is short here, and the scatter might prove well for him and might maybe get to the front line. And after that, if he fails the pickup roll, then the Wood Elves will be all over this ball. So with the quick snap, though, the Or team does get to move a little bit. So he's able to cover up Black Orc. Ooh, actually gets the ball there. So he'll take it, I guess. And he's actually got Blodge and the guard. So not too bad of a ball carrier, actually. So couldn't have gone to a better guy. If it went to a Black Orc, this is the guy to do it with. He'll be missing a guard on the line, but honestly, he doesn't need it because he's playing against Wood Elf team. So he should see 2-die blocks everywhere. So there, he's going to go and put all these guard guys around the ball carrier, as you see, and he's got the 4 strength. So the only thing that the War Dancer can hope on now at this point is the strip ball jump in. And he's got tackle as well. So defender stumbles, pushes. He could fumble the ball. Or team doesn't want to. He doesn't want to risk too much by giving a handoff to the sure hand Sky, but I almost feel like this does open up a small window for Enarion. The ball fell short, not is short. It's, well, when you think about it, the ball is kind of spiky too. I mean, how are they actually holding the ball, right? It's a little bit spiky. You know how the running backs in the NFL, they tell you need to hold it tight and close. Here comes the piling on, mighty blow. Oh boy, and this is actually the +1 in movement allowance catcher. Luckily, no long-term effect, but Enarion might not even see the next game for him to come back and play. And that's a big entry. The piling on and the mighty blow takes out a key player, and that's the easy one-turner. He still has 8 movement allowance catchers, and he's gonna try to blitz around the side, but no go. War Dancers are not gonna see. Oh boy, 2 back-to-back 2s. Got 1 and 9 there. And now the Or team is looking good. Why am I even casting this game? It's not gonna be very exciting, is it, guys? I don't know. We'll see though. Orcs are in the absolute driver's seat, and this could not have looked any worse. How many of us would just give up at this point? Rage quit? Raise your hands. I know you guys out there. Don't lie to me. I see the concession rates, guys. I'm one of the admins. I see your concession rates. Well, At this level here, you actually don't see too many guys conceding. I know you'd have conceded by now, POTUS. I know you would have done it. Here comes more armor value breaks, and just gonna be stuns. And honestly, besides the Polygon Mighty Blow catcher there that got injured, and the death injury to that wrestler, the armor value breaks hasn't gone too badly, all things considering, because the Elven team absolutely getting nuffled like never before in the first half. Had a whole bunch of guys basing the Or team. Just lucky he scraped away with just a bunch of stuns in the first half. So, I mean, things are bad, but not that bad. But then you get more 1 in 36. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How is Enarion still playing this game? Because it's time to just stop, right? Stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. Oh yeah. I mean, the Or team probably could have been fouling like crazy, but I mean, I almost think that the Or team knows that he's in the driver's seat, and this should be a big W the way things are going. So no need to foul, but perhaps probably should have been fouling, right? Alright, gentleman's agreement. Gentleman's agreement. That's the difference, right? There's no gentleman in Blood Bowl. Yeah, well, now the Or team is gonna ho-hum. He's just gonna cage up hard with his guard, and then after that, put up a screen here, and the Or team could just march it in for the touchdown, and that's it. Sorry guys, this is absolutely gonna be a very boring game, obviously, because he's just gonna walk it in, right? Goose stepping in, hell, he can just do backflips into the end zone, and he only got 2 agility. Oh gosh, can we catch a break here? Go for it roll's gonna fail. Pro roll even's gonna misfire. More back-to-back ones, and the loner is gonna fire off. No, oh, actually not the loner, but the pro roll didn't even get that, and he didn't even. Oh god, he didn't get anything. Can we give Enarion? We need to give him, like, we need to write to him. You know, care package to Norway. We'll give it to the postman up there and say, hey, I know all you guys know each other up there. Please send my condolences. We'll give him like a flower, a bouquet, or something. You know, he needs this because look at this. Or team, he's got all of his guys around him. He's not risking anything, not risking one bit. Wood Elves he didn't even move his War Dancer yet. He wanted to move his Treeman, and he was like, hey, I got pro. I'm not afraid to go for it. Oh, boom. Boy, Or team, he did something to the field. There's more than just a magic dome up there. There's like sprinkler systems. And more pro failures. Oh my gosh. It was a 4+ roll to get up. Okay, so he just rolled another back-to-back ones. Can we? Oh lord. Anyway, so defender stumbles. The Wood Elf team has to throw everybody in it. I think if this was a normal game at this point, the Wood Elves would probably just concede and not concede outright, because there's no concedes in Champions Cup ladder, right? So you don't concede, you just pretty much hit the end turn button, save all you guys for the next match, just forego this game, and that's it. But unfortunately, this is the Champions Cup, and this is Enarion here. I've seen the tenacity, right? So, and we all have. So definitely, he's gonna keep trying. He's got both the War Dancers. This is the War Dancer here that the War team needs to at least blitz all of the time. He needs to blitz him down every single time. So at this point, this is the key guy right here. If the Or team doesn't do something about this guy with the strip ball, then this Black Orc is a little bit susceptible to attack. Oh, the Or team's gonna move his guy. Is he gonna score it? No, I don't think he's gonna score it yet. Okay, so he's gonna go and put his guys here, and he's gonna blitz away the other guys here on the left side, and he blitzed down this War Dancer over here. Here comes the Juggernaut, and there we go. He will get him down. KO on that War Dancer. He doesn't have sidestep, so he absolutely got surfed. A bit of a miss here for Enarion, but judging by the game, how can anyone blame him? His mind state right now is probably like, oh god, GG. He's now got one less War Dancer. How can he come back at this point? There's no way. Here comes the... Oh, finally the pro works! This is why we get the pro, guys. Oh, here comes the dodge, and here comes the blitz. This is the only War Dancer that can really stop him. 2-die block. Oh, yes, the ball is going to come out. But to what effect? If the ball scatters right there, that's going to be terrible. Hell, it could scatter over here, and it's even bad. Oh, the scatter is bad. Oh, no, that's the worst. That is the worst. Oh, that is the absolute worst right there. This game. What is going on with this game? Is he going to try for it? No, he's going to go mark the ball up here with this other Wood Elves and the failed dodge. Why not? He is going to try to do the crazy pickup, but oh man, Orc team. He needed a 6. He got a 6. This couldn't have gone any worse for the Wood Elf team, to be honest. This has usually Nuffle kind of rights itself a little bit by the end of the game, but no, it really hasn't. Normally at this point, maybe the Wood Elf team would catch a break somewhere, but pro rolls haven't gone well. Dodges hasn't gone well. Sure, he got the 2 red die block. That went okay, and then the scatter went this way, and then it went back up. Oh gosh. Sorry, my pick is wrong. Absolutely wrong. We'll see though. Defender down die, and everybody's going down. Stun on that man, and then a nice big hit here. Orc team just needs to hold the ball for at least 2 more turns. Here comes some skulls there, and gosh, does get him down. Oh wow, turnover there on that hit, and uh-oh, wait a minute. Was that the ball carrier that he hit with? Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back. Wait. I missed it because I was looking at. I thought this game was over. But wait, did he just try to hit with this guy there? No, he did not. He did not. He did. Yes, he did, and he got skulled. He actually re-rolled that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, that 1 in 36. That's just a 1 in 36 to get the skulls there. That's pretty much the only thing that could happen to make this Orc fall down and lose the ball. And Enarion has a chance. He's gonna dodge away. +1. He's gonna get it. Finally, things are happening. He's gonna get the throw. Oh boy, and the Orcs. The Orcs might be in a little bit of trouble. He needs to get him down. He gets the grab. He's going to pull him this way. And step into it. Black Orc is going to be out of position. I think only this tackle blitzer can maybe get there. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the only guy. But the Wood Elves should be able to recover. He's going down the field. There's the outlet receiver. Somebody stop him. At this point, the Orc needs to go and maybe get him down, but oh gosh, he's hit the go for it roll. War Dancer, he's like, peace guys, and he's gonna save the re-roll there, so no leap re-roll, so he's gonna put down the War Dancer for this coming up. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Zachariel. Okay. I'll have to turn off Nightbot later. I'm sorry. We gotta watch this match. Enarion, he's got the ball after a 1 in 36 to the Orcs. Finally, the only time Nuffle shows up, and it's a big one. This is a big one. Elves are too fast. He's got He's got it. I think there's no way the Orc team could stop him. Maybe this only one blitz. Luckily, he's got +1 of movement allowance, so he needs to blitz down the ball carrier. He does. He needs to get something. Just the pushes here. That's not good enough. And, oh, MG, is this it? This is why you don't give up, boys. This is why you don't give up. Oh, and a go for it roll failed. He's gonna fail the go for it roll, and oh, here it is. 2+ dodge into a 2+ throw into a 2+ catch. Hell, he probably doesn't even need to do a 2+ throw at this point. Oh yeah, why make dodges? You know, Nuffle hates you so bad, so might as well just go ahead and do it. He's got tackled even, so that's a good show. Get that hit in, move it on over, get the handoff with the 2+ catch, and hell, it's actually. He's got catch, so only 1 in 36 of failing this, and this is a absolute barn burner. Touchdown here. Wood Elf team. It's 1-1. Oh man, what looked to be an easy Orc victory turned into disaster. And you can't let Enarion come back like that because he's got the Wood Elves. He's got lots of movement. He's still got his 2 War Dancers. But, oh boy. Those guys are still going to get KO'd, but that's okay. He's still got another round here that maybe the Orc team, if the Orc team gets a riot or something like that, then he might be able to score this in 2, but very difficult. And honestly, the Wizard here hasn't been used yet. And I almost forgot Orielensis has this, but I suppose at this point he was just kind of holding it for the overtime period instead. So not opting to use the Wizard there at the end, but honestly, what is he going to do, right? I almost feel like he should have lightning bolt the outlet receiver there, but I suppose this is still a solid choice, right? Orc team, he has a shot. If he loses the overtime toss, then at least he still has the Wizard on the Wood Elf team's possession half and should be able to stop him, maybe? He did get the injury, the big injury on the +1 in movement allowance catcher, so I don't know, maybe he forgot about it. Maybe he forgot about that Wizard there at the end, but I suppose either way, I can't blame him. The way things are going, things have been going very well for the Orc team. Apothecary has been used, and so he just needs to kind of wait it out at this point. 1 in 1296. Oh god, that's a big number. 1 in 1296. I don't know if I can even. I don't even know if I can do math that high. What am I kidding? It's what, 36 times 36, right? Oh boy, and this is going into overtime. So what looked to be a boring match has become quite entertaining. I can see why you guys filed into this. I can see why you guys filed into this because you guys love seeing an upset, don't you? Well, I have to tell you that if the Orc team wins the toss, it's still going to be very difficult because lots of guard, lots of tackle. But if Enarion gets the coin toss here, he could be able to just turn it right around and score it real quick, hey? We'll see though. Here comes the ref. He's got that silly grin like, I know what's gonna happen. Orc team totally paid him off, right? And there we go. Oh, and it looks like, yes, comedy gold. That's the Orc team here of Orielensis, and oh gosh, this is really bad. Orc team now just needs to prove it, just needs to play normal Blood Bowl. We're back to square one at this point. Perfect defense, but that doesn't really change too much. And so he's just going to be able to put his tree in, I guess, better spots here so that he gets hit and not his lineman with the weaker armor value 7. So that'll be nice for the Wood Elf team. And the way the Orc team actually had kind of lined up, he will be able to touch at least somebody there. 2 of the Wood Elf, no matter what. Orc wins the coin toss. That's GG. No, that's not GG. I mean, it's just back to square one. At this point, it's like the game just started. Except whoever scores first is going to win the game. And Orielensis still has the wizard in hand. So if he gets into some type of trouble, at least he could use the wizard. So it's not over yet. He just moves up the ball and cages up hard with his guard lineman. And that's it, right? It's just all elementary, my dears. Oh lordy. Oh gosh, is this the chant right here? G-G-G-B. What's the extra G for? Oh, it's for the GGs? Is that what it is? It's pick up fail there. Oh boy, sure hands isn't so sure there. And oh boy, this is actually the opening that the Wood Elf team needs. Anytime you fail the pickup roll against a Wood Elf team, you can expect a War Dancer to come in your doorstep and knock, knock, knock. But luckily for the Orc team, at least his man is still going to be sitting up there and touching that ball. So not too bad, but still, we're probably going to see two of these War Dancers back there. They got lots of movement allowance, and this is a nice thing about playing the Wood Elf team. Loads of movement allowance, can get to the backfield, and if your style is hyper aggressive, then this is it right here. Play Wood Elves, because you need to play spicy, you need to play crazy, like Enarion, like a crazy fox. He's gonna go and get the blitz off, just the push, but he leaps away, and he's gonna go mark the ball, touching the ball carrier to boot. And there we go, sprint, and more ones, but that's okay. We got re-rolls, baby. Over here, we have 2 on each side even. And he's going to use it. Finally not going to get 136. What? No more 1s on the dice, Nuffle? Come on now. He's going to get the sure feet. There's the 1. But luckily, sure feet's going to save that. Still going to continue marking the ball. The War Dancer's touching that ball carrier. And the other War Dancer, he's going to leap in there to try to get it. 3+ miss. He's already used that re-roll. And the ball lands in a great spot for the Orc team. Actually, that kind of helped the Orc team out, because before he was marked up by 2 guys. And the ball carrier, he was a little bit tied up there, but now the ball is landing in a good spot for him, and he should be able to recover. He just needs to get to the ball. Just needs to get the War Dancer away, and they don't have sidestep, guys, so he can't go where he wants to. He's just going to get blitzed and get pushed away. Finn doesn't save him, so no problem. The blitzer just needs to get this ball up. He's got a reroll, so only can get 1 and 9 now. Well, actually, he's got the sure hands on this guy, so no need for the reroll. So the sure hands pick up. He's not going to fail it twice in a row, is he? Yeah, there we go. 3+. He got it. It's going to be precariously here in the backfield, but at the same time, Black Horse, he's covering the front line, and he's got, oh, there we go, injuries, and another injury on Airbender. And we know how well that movie did. Not too well, and neither did he at the same time. Blitzer, he's got the rock, guys. Sure hands. He doesn't have to fear strip ball any longer. Here comes the foul, and it's going to be a good one. Hit on that War Dancer, and going to get the stun at least. And that's the dangerous one with the strip ball. But honestly, they're both dangerous, because strip ball is not going to come into play for the sure hands guy. And he's still going to be base to base here against the cage. Enarion needs to open it up. He has a guy touching the cage, and this is what you don't want for your cage. You don't want to leave somebody in base range, melee range, base to base with these orcs. And he does open it up just a tad, but can he get his... He's going to have to do it with the War Dancer or somebody. Nobody else can really do it. He's going to open things up for that catcher. He's going to run along here, dodge away, get to the backfield. Oh, it looks like he's going to be tying up this Black Orc. I think the blitz is going to come around. Oh, he leaps in there. Oh, he dodges here. 4+. He gets it. Here comes the 2-die block. It's no good. He's going to get the 2-die reroll, and he's going to get the defender down. He needs a good scatter right here. And, oh, look at this. Oh, no. And it's GG the other way, guys. GG the other way. 2+ pickup. Nuffle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh wow. I can't believe it. I literally have tears in my eyes. I can't believe that. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I literally have tears in my eyes. Wood Elf pulls off the impossible. Gets the W. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have. Oh look. I'm gonna. Oh gosh. How did he pull it off? Oh man. I'm glad the camera is off because I got tears in my eyes. I literally have tears. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you know what guys? I know you guys don't believe me, but I'm gonna have to get you guys to believe me. I'm gonna turn on the camera and show you the tears, cause like it's real. It's totally real. Can you guys see that? Can you see the tears in my eyes? Oh my gosh, it's absolutely real. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Enarion pulls it off when all things have gone wrong. Wow. I think the only thing that was missing probably was injuries for the Or team, but honestly the way that the game went, how do you stay in this game? How do you stay in this game and not absolutely lose it there? Again, like I said, if this was just a normal ladder match, at this point, at the end, probably around turn 14, he would have just, alright, I'm done. Keep my guys laid down and turn. He can foul if he wants, but we're going to go and just limit the losses here and just get to the next game. Holy crap. And yes, that's right. The Or team actually still continued to keep the wizard in his pocket. And I mean, at the end there in overtime, he really didn't have a chance to use it, but perhaps at the end of the second half, he probably could have. And maybe stopped the touchdown. Maybe he would have got a big hit on the ball carrier, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Enarion probably would have kept playing. We know his style. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's quite possibly one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen ever. And I tell you what, I have seen dwarves down 2-0 in the 14th round and come back to win it down 2-0 at the 14th turn. And this beats that because everything had been going wrong for the Wood Elf team. Holy crap. I'm glad this is the only game of them because I don't know how I could continue. I can't even talk anymore. Oh wow. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the brackets, guys. Oh man, and you talk about stealing one. Hey, look, my pick is still spot on, guys. 2-1 for the Saviours of Athel, Loren. I've gotten all the picks right except for the Dark Elf pick. In fact, I probably should have picked the Dark Elves because I'm a Dark Elf lover, and I don't know why I decided to not choose the Dark Elves like a dummy. But everything according to plan. I think this is the only real question mark here. Who the hell is going to win between this human and Bretonnian team, eh? Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know.